Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be having a few trains. The first one is going to be a local. This local is going to be working a couple industries on the route between Granite City and Alton, Illinois. So the first is going to be a local. It's going to be switching out a few cars at Granite City Steel, as well as a few cars there at Wood River Refinery. Enjoy. So this local will be coming here on the northbound main track. It will be stopped at the switch while the train crew asks the dispatcher for permission to move over to track 2. The crew is contacting the dispatcher. The dispatcher lets them know that they do not yet have clearance. There will be a southbound Conrail train coming on the southbound main track. They have to wait for the train to clear before they can switch over. We continue to wait for clearance. The southbound Conrail train passes by. The train has now been given clearance to cross over to the secondary main. They are now opposing the flow of traffic. The train is approaching Granite City Steel's inbound track. The train is going to stop and block the main. The tank cars are going to be left on the main with the caboose while the train continues to pull forward. Now that the train has moved beyond the switch, the train will be backing up to drop off the inbound cars. Now the cars are on the appropriate inbound track. The locomotive will now pull forward to clear the switch. The locomotive is now going to go backwards in reverse to pick up The train has now picked up the outbound cars and will now be pulling forward. Now that the cars have been picked up, the train is going to reverse itself and reattach to the other cars that were left on the main. Now that the train has been reassembled, the conductor is reaching out to dispatch to see whether or not they can move and have clearance and authority to move over to the secondary main again so that they're facing the correct flow of traffic. Unfortunately for them, the dispatch says no. There is going to be a northbound The slingshot continues to head north. Our train has now been given clearance to return back to the main track that it came on, the northbound main. The train is quickly approaching the Wood River Refinery. The train is now coming to the lead. Just prior to the lead, the train is stopping to drop off the caboose on the main. The train will now pull forward to clear the lead. The train now moves backwards in order to pick up the loaded tank cars. Now that the loaded tank cars are attached to the train will move forward, moving back to the main, only to reverse in a minute and pick up the caboose. The train continues heading northbound. Now that the train has cleared the switch, the train will be going back in reverse to pick up the caboose. The caboose has now been reattached to the train. The train's been given permission by the dispatcher to continue to proceed to Wan Yard. Thank you very much for coming by and watching the video. I wish you a wonderful day.